Hey guys, what is going on? This is Daryl, and I'm back with my under par challenge, trying to go under par here at Central Virginia Community College, the Ridgecat course. And the closest I've got was 2 over. My last try here, I was, I think, 5 over, so that wasn't good. Today is kind of weird. It's about 38 degrees. Yesterday on Christmas Day, it was like 60. Tomorrow it's supposed to be back up to almost 60. So I may have picked the wrong day to play, but that's okay. You guys ready? Let's go. Hole one, par three, 193. And here's our tee pads. And you go right up this gap here. Just let it come back to the basket. Slightly uphill, so probably playing like right at 200. Here we go. All right, guys, I'm going to start off with my road runner. Just try to hit this gap and just let it fade back to the basket. Go back to the basket. Turn back to the basket. I turned it over. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I'm kind of stuck behind this tree a little bit. I'm just to the edge of it, but probably 40 feet. Actually, I'm going to try to putt it. I thought I was going to have to do a patent pending, but I think I can get it up there. Early release. All right, well, as we saw last video, walk up and tap it in. All right, good par to start. Hole two, par three, 210. And here's the tee pad. Going down through here, we have the backhand line over here, and we have our forehand line over here. And you can just see like half the basket up there. I just got to try to hit my line. If I can just hit this line, should be okay. Here we go. All right, going with my sail, just try to hit this line. And there's kind of a sneaky gap on the left, a little further left than the main line. I'm not trying to hit that, but I'm basically aiming at this one tree and hoping it just kind of goes just left or right of that tree. Get through it. Oh, it hit the tree. Oh, it hit the tree I was actually aiming at. I think if it hadn't missed that, it would have been right to the basket. But it didn't. All right. I will say I really need to get this, well, to get to the par, but to really get to under par, I have to be under par through 10, because after 10, I don't really think there's anything I can get, but we'll see. Get to the basket. All right, should have a putt there for par. Woo. All right, tap in for my par. There we go. Good par, good par. Hole three, par three, 187. And here's the tee pad. And the traditional line for right hand, backhand, it's going right through here. Have it come back to the basket right there. And they've kind of cleaned out a line over here, but this one tree's kind of in the way. But I'm going to take my forehand line, try to get between this big tree and this skinny tree right here, have it go down there. See what we can do. All right, going with my road runner. And like I say, the biggest thing is just to get it between these two trees to start with, and don't pull it, because if I pull it, it's going to catch one of these trees and most likely kick to the right, which I don't want. But let's see. I would say this. I've hit that line a lot, and always right there toward the end, I catch a tree down there. I don't know what I'm catching down there, but I still think it's better than my backhand down this gap. All right, well, I caught this tree and just kind of dropped right over. Um, the more I look at it, I don't think, even if I throw a really good shot, I'm getting through this because there's so many skinny trees and stuff over here. So just try to do a little step out and get to the basket. That's all I need to do, just lob it up there. There we go. Right up under the basket, get me a par. All right, and a tap in for another par. There we go. Hole 4, par 3, 155. This is where the course, I've got to start getting birdies. From here through about hole 10, I really need to be at least 3 under. It's just right there. And I've said for a while, if I'm going to ever get an ace, this is going to be the one. I kind of have to avoid this tree right here in front of me, and then this tree right there. If I can get it there, like I say, I've got to start getting my birds right now. Here we go. All right, going with my diamond. First backhand of the day. Well, first real backhand. I've thrown a couple of lob backhands, but I can't give this one full power because it'll go long. So let's just see if I can just get it there. Hit this first gap. That's big. Oh, that could be really good. All right. I think I'm like 15 feet, even with the basket. Should have a shot. All right, probably like 10 feet. Just want to drop it in the basket. There we go. First bird, yay. Hole 5, par 3, 225. And right here on the tee pad, you go pretty steep downhill, and then you come back up. I would say the basket is still probably a good 15 feet below us. And it's right there. We have our forehand line, and we have a backhand line. Let's see what we can do. All right, going with my sail. Really, if I just get past this first gap, I should be okay. I mean, really, the backhand line is the play, but unfortunately, I can't quite get the distance. And when I don't get the distance, it goes way to the left. So just see if I can just get this line, and we'll be all right. Oh, come out, get around that tree. Come back hard. There we go. Another, that one might be 5 feet. All right, just come right here. Tap in another birdie. There we go, nice. Hole 6, par 3, 160. And here's the tee pad. Right hand backhand is the play right here. Get it right out here and just have it come back to the basket is right there. I don't know if you guys remember last time we was here, you can see where that one limb has been sawed off right there. It was going right across the fairway. A lot of people was like, yeah, that's perfectly in the line. But let's see what we can do. All right, I'm actually going to go backhand here, and I feel like I should go ahead and go with my forehand flex, but there is a lot of trees when you start going to the left up there and go back across where that big tree has fallen. Biggest issue is this is about, because it's probably going to play like 180, and that's probably about the max of where my backhand is right now. Give it a go. You know what? Let me turn it just a smidge. There we go. All right. Now, also, when I usually try to give that little extra, I end up pulling it. All right. Keep going. Get around it. Well, I didn't pull it. but I got it right at the stump where that tree fell. All right, I'm right here behind this tree. I'm gonna give it a forehand, give it kind of a little bit of a half bid here. I mean, I don't want to go too long, but I want to give it at least somewhat of a chance. Stop. Okay. It just missed to the left, but it was a good bid. All right, just go up here, tap it in. Another par. Hole 7, par 3, 220. And this one we tee off from the sidewalk. You go down this hill, and I kind of use that little pipe right there as my target and have it kind of come back. The basket is kind of right straight down there. Here we go. All right, going to take my diamond, just try to get it, like I say, right over that pipe. Just have it just come on back to the basket. That's the perfect line that I wanted to hit. I think I'm short. Wow. I thought that was going to be perfect. I think it came up short, unless we got a little skip. And if it skips too much to the left, that's bad. All right, well, I'll give you the best angle I can. Of course, I found some more dead limbs. And of course, there's also going to be a root right where I want to put my foot. All right, let's see. All right, probably about 25. Oh gosh, I couldn't get my balance right here. Let's go tap it in. Dog. All right, another par. Hole 8, par 3, 156. And here's the tee pad. Let me just go straight up this gap here. You see that tree in the basket is, you can kind of barely see it back there. It's probably 25 or so past that tree, something like that. Here we go. All right, going with my Roadrunner. I was going to go with my red Roadrunner. Kind of a little flex and let it come out. Don't have to give it a lot. But my biggest thing is when I tried this shot on this hole, I early released and hit these first little trees right here. So, see what we can do. Then it slipped right out of my hand, went straight up to the right. Oh my goodness. All right, well, again, in dead limbs. But on this hole, it's dead limbs everywhere, so you really don't have a choice if you go offline. All right, just gotta flick it up there to the basket. Oh, I didn't throw it hard enough. Left myself with a little putt. All right, this is gonna be a tough one. I am probably right at 25, and I'm sure I'm not gonna have good footing over in the leaves. I just didn't throw it. I was scared I was gonna hit that big tree as it'll go down the hill some. Oh my goodness. The number of times the last few rounds I have been an inch short is incredible. All right, tapping in for my bogey. Doggone it. Hole 9, par 3, 304. Pavement on right is OB, and downhill is OB. Right here. See, this is the one I can get a bogey on sometimes, but that last one kind of surprised me. It's just kind of straight down this gap. It's pretty far downhill, probably 15 downhill. Here we go. All right, going with my sail. Try to give it just a touch of ante, let it flex out, go down the hill. Here we go. I didn't give it enough. And it hit that tree. Doggone it. All right, this is about the last thing I want to do is the finish the front nine bogey to get back to even. But hitting that tree and dropping straight down left me with a long shot. So let's see if I can get it there. Oh, then I shanked it. That's what I do sometimes with my new backhand. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that was very discouraging. Now at best, I'm gonna get a bogey here, and there's possible double bogey from here. Just got to get it down the hill. You know, I'm going to do a little bit of a patent pending here. Oh, then I left it way short. That's going to give me a little bit of a putt. All right, let me get my marker, get that a little bit closer. All right, so probably 18 feet downhill, just slightly downhill. There we go. Got the bogey. But darn. Hole 10, par 3, 161. And it's right here. And just go right down here and have it go to the right. See the top of the basket right here. In theory, this should be a pretty easy forehand shot for me. Lately, I have been butchering this shot. Here we go. All right, going with my Roadrunner. Just let it go straight and just kind of go back to the basket all on its own. All right. Didn't give it enough at all. I am like 50 short. That was a terrible shot. I would tell you, this is crazy. There is well, let me turn the camera a little bit. Okay. This one skinny tree right there, perfectly in my way. That's incredible. Wow. I mean, again, I'm so far away. That was a terrible shot. I'm going to stand out and do a little forehand, just try to flick it under the basket. Gave me a little putt, slid down kind of behind a tree. Let's see. All right, probably 15 feet. And yes, I am behind this tree. So I got to do a straddle. Actually, it's probably about 10 feet. All right, got my par. That one should have been a birdie. All right, hole 11, par 3, 220. And we're here on the tee pad. We're going out. There's a little path right there, a little road. That is OB, but just that little road. And trying to get it up that hill. And there's the basket. Here we go. All right, going with my sail. Just kind of get it out to the right or to the left and let it come back. Or throw it right into the woods. At least I'm consistent. Always in those woods. All right, well, I'm in this junk over here. I'm gonna have to do a patent pending and try to get it up this hill. Can't believe how often I'm in this junk. So many dead limbs over here. All right. Okay. Oh, doggone it. Yeah, it's still in play, but I caught this little limb right here. It was a bad throw anyway. All right, this is going to be a tough putt. My feet are going to be kind of going downhill. The putt is uphill. It's not too far. They're probably 18 feet. Doggone, another one by an inch. Let's go tap it in. Hole 12, par 3, 226. And right here, and we go kind of past these trees. It goes down, then comes up. There is a path, and the path plays like a river, OB. So get it over there. Here we go. I'll tell you what, I let a couple groups play through, and I knew some of them, so I was talking to them, and it has gotten chilly, and my body's gotten cold. All right. All right, just hit this gap. The discs have gotten colder, and they feel a little bit slicker now. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well. All right, we're probably 80 feet, 100 feet, something like that out. Go with my red runner. Let's try to get under the basket. Come on back. Stay. Okay, good. Right there at the basket. Easy tap in. There we go. Nice. Hole 13, par 3, 310. Start right here. Let's go all the way down there. Just dead straight. See the basket down there? It's kind of in a little jungle gym. Tennis court is OB. If you go to the tennis court, drop zone is right here between these two poles. Here we go. All right, going with my sail. Oh, that had a big skip. Might be able to get an up and down from there pretty easily, I think. All right, I think that a little bit lower than I wanted, but that's still, I think that's my best shot I've had on here. I'm actually past the tennis courts. So I actually thought I was going to hit the cone right back there at the drop zone. That's how low I threw it, but big, huge skip. Let's get it to the basket. All right, should have a par putt from there. I don't par this one a lot, even though it's a pretty short par hole. All right, got like 10 feet, and of course, these poles are in the way every time. There we go, good par. Hole 14, par 3, 240. It says beware of hole 15 tee box, which is up and to the left. So go down through this gap. You can see the basket right there. There is a forehand and backhand gap. It's probably 100 plus past this big tree right here in the middle. It's pretty far back there. Even though it looks like it's kind of right beside it, it's pretty far. It's a good 100 feet past that. Here we go. All right, I always feel like I'm yelling on this hole because 501, US 501 is just right down here beside the tee box. I mean, well, it's a good 200 feet, but it just seems like it's right there. See if I can just get through this gap. Oh, doggone it. The one thing you don't want to do is come over it. Again, this tee pad is so lumpy, and we talked about this at Ferris. When I don't have a good tee pad, good footing, I'm in trouble. And I turned that one over, rolled it, and it rolled back to the right. I got lucky, didn't go way over into this junk over here. I'll show you this junk over here. Yeah, we got lucky, barely. It stayed kind of on the edge, so that's good. It's not great, it's good. Just flick it out there, try to get it to the basket. Like I say, I'm probably, actually that tree's probably like 130 to the basket. Because I feel like I'm just a little over 100 to the basket from here. Oh, get down, get down, get down. That might be long and down that hill. We'll see. All right, well, I am down this hill, tons of pine straw. You don't want to be down here. This is actually the first time I've ever been down here. So I guess that's a positive. I've never been down here before. All right. I'm going to take my medicine, just get my bogey and go on about it. Yeah, just take the bogey. Because if I tried to go for it, I would have hit this big tree right here, and that would have been no good. All right, tap it in. Hole 15, par 3, 256. There's the tee pad. Let's get out here. Just throw it really long and really straight. Straight down the tunnel. Here we go. All right, going with my sail. Oh, come out. If I gave that a little bit more height, would have kept going and then kind of come back to the basket. Doggone it. That's all right. All right, not a bad throw, but again, if I given that a little bit of height, it would have come out, would have been a great shot, but that's all right. All right, just got to throw my sole, just get it right up to the basket. Oh, don't hit that tree. Oh, no. It's such an easy upshot, too. Doggone it. All right, there's the basket right there. There's a stump right behind my feet, but I think I'm all right. Short. Oh, my putting is bad right now. All right, tap in. Hole 6, par 3, 240. You want to go down this line here. There's a tree right there. Have it come to the right. And now that there's no trees, we can actually see the basket. It is right there. I think I'm looking at it. I feel like I'm looking at it. All right, here we go. All right, going with my St. Pro. I don't bring this one out too much. My biggest issue is I often let it go and it comes to the right too much. So I'm scared to really throw it hard because I feel like it's just going to go straight too much. But let's see what we can do. That time I actually tried to put something on it, and it hit that tree. Right in the center of the fairway, but I hit the tree. Doggone it. All right, well, I thought I hit the record button for my upshot, but apparently I didn't. Anyway, landed right here. Just got 15 feet. It's got to make one. Oh my goodness gracious. That is incredible. Unreal. Now I'm going to go for a double from here. And I'm going to probably end up with a triple. Wow. What promise I had earlier. It's all gone. And my footing, again, is terrible. There's this one tree in the way. Now we're going for it. If it rolls back down the hill, it rolls back down the hill. Oh my goodness. Wow. We ended up with a triple. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hole 17, par 3, 205. And it's sprinkling just a little bit. We go steep up this hill. I mean, it's probably 30 feet up. So we're looking at like a 300 footer. It's very steep. Here we go. All right, taking my sail. Just trying to get it up this hill as far as we can. And got it too high. It's gonna probably be a tough upshot from there. All right, I'm way over here in the junk. Little twigs and lines and vines. I've got a little line here. This one little limb. Why are you in my way? All right, I think I got a putt for par from there. All right. First off, I threw the wrong disc on my second shot. Got lucky. Got away with it. All right. And par. Here we go. Hole 18. Par 3. 256. There's the tee pad. Gotta get right down through this gap. It's actually, I think, a little tighter than it looks on cam. There's the basket right there. You really want it to be a forehand, maybe a little, have it kind of go a little left and then come back, which should be my throw. All right, going with my sail. See if I can just hit that gap. Oh, pulled it. Wow, that somehow went through all that and did not hit anything. Wow. All right, I will say this. I thought it had gotten up a lot further. I'm probably 80 short. I mean, I thought I'd gotten all the way up to the path up there. I did not. Going with my Roadrunner, trying to flick it up there to the basket. Oh, it actually hit the basket. Well, hit the pole. So I got that for a tap in par. All right, go for the tap in. Yay. All right, well, that is the end of the round. Man, hole 16. That really blew me up there. Got a triple on that one. That should never happen, especially even though I hit that tree on the tee shot. It was right in the middle of the fairway, easy up and down from there, and I totally butchered that. But oh well, +6. Definitely not what I wanted, but I know I can get this course for sure. Especially the first 10 holes. I said I'd need to be 3 under at that point, and I was 2 under going into 8. Yeah, hole 8, which I usually par that, and then I can par hole 9. So, and then 10 is a pretty easy birdie, and I ended up just totally flubbing the tee shot there. But all in all, it was a round. Not a good round. It was a round. I'll definitely be coming back and giving this another shot. So I know I can get there. I know I can. But that's all we got. You guys have an incredible day.